Hey everybody, Fatbird Finds here. This is Laura, and look at these beauties. I am here in Western Kentucky. This is where I live, and I'm estate sale shopping and thrifting today, and I had to pull the car over just to enjoy this gorgeous field of sunflowers. Are they incredible or what? This really is a pretty part of the country. You should come see us sometime in Western Kentucky. Okay, so the estate sale was not so exciting, and also I don't like to take footage inside of estate sales. Sometimes it's, you know, a sad day for the family and such, so I don't have any footage from the estate sale. So I went to a thrift store on my way back home, and I'd never been here before, and look at this lovely little milk glass set. I thought that was beautiful with the embossed flowers on the bottom of the bowls. But look at this great store. You know, you just never know. Sometimes we take it for granted and don't check out our local places like we should. But I'll be sure to go back to this one. This is only about 25 minutes from our home, so it could be a regular event. This is a beautiful set of Nortaki, but $70, but it was very mid-century modern, wasn't it? But yeah, I'm just impressed with the size of this place, and you just never know what you're going to find in a place like this because it is a thrift store. The prices were great, I thought. Now, temptations always tempt me, pun intended, because my daughter uses it, but these pieces were missing a few things, so I did pass on that. And then look at this vase. We'll talk about this at the end. I did end up picking this up, but at first I wasn't filming, and so when I found this pretty vase and saw how cool it was in here, I did pick up my camera and start to take some footage. So we'll talk about him in a minute. This is my favorite room in the store. It's huge. It's bigger than a room. It's like half the building. And look at all these shelves full of dishes. I have always, ever since I was a young girl, wanted to set up a part of the store to look like this with mix and match sets of china, and like set up the dining tables and just like use, you know, plates from one set and mismatched cup and saucers, but all of it coordinate. And look how pretty they've put this together here at this store. The lady was actually very nice at this thrift store. I may go back and interview her for a future video. She said she was a talker and she would love to talk on camera, so we'll see if we can set something like that up, because she was very sweet and very entertaining. So I was just in heaven here. I mean, I don't know how long I spent looking through all these dishes, but it was so much fun. Hey, my grandmother on my dad's side of the family had this set, so this really brings back memories. I was really tempted to get those, and I was like, oh, I don't have anywhere to keep those. Now look at this beautiful set of Hall, H-A-L-L, Hall china. It's so cute. Look at those cute little chunky creamers. It was $79.99, but there were 51 pieces. Actually a pretty decent deal. Farther back on this shelf, there's some more, you know, restaurant ware there. I just wanted to show it to you a little bit. Farther back on this shelf is that melamine plate back there that's already caught my attention. Here's more restaurant ware. And yeah, I didn't grab these pieces, but I think they're really cute and pretty. Problem with those for resale is that they're heavy. So when you talk about shipping, you know, it's not practical. But it's a single melamine plate, and so I bought it for myself. I was like, this makes me happy. I'm going to use this for dinner. Again, I'm drawn to this restaurant ware. And this little set in particular caught my eye. There was the little creamer, the little platter, and bowl. It was cheap, and so I thought, I'm just going to give it a try. If I keep picking it up, that must mean something. So I did pick that up and put it in the basket. I thought about this little mid-century modern style platter, but it was contemporary when I turned it over, so I left that behind. And yes, these shelves are just going on and on and on. There's some vintage Tupperware here. They need to pull the sugar tape off of that piece, but $16.99 was a tempting price for those canisters. I wanted to show you here the condition on the inside of the canisters was great. The lids were a little mismatched though, so I just didn't want to take the chance on those not selling. But it's cool to find them in that good of a condition. Now there's a whole shelf of teapots, so that's fun. Again, that is something I don't like to sell because teapots are hard to ship, I think. And then look at this, y'all. What in the world? A whole bag of big mouth bass fish. And they're just randomly sitting here on this shelf, so they caught my attention. I don't know if I would have picked them up otherwise. I stuck them in the basket, but you will see at the end of this, when I talk about the haul, that those were actually a great find. Look how summery and beautiful this yellow melamine looks on the shelf. I thought it was a great set. I went back and forth a little bit. Look at the shape of the sugar and the creamer. I went back and found the creamer. There it is. But yeah, it was gorgeous. Just the right color, but it wasn't in too great a shape. I think if the glasses that I'm getting ready to show you in a second, I think if those had been in good shape, I would have picked up the whole set, like the whole set of melamine and these glasses, because they look so cute together. Yeah, without the glasses, the solid yellow, I was just afraid of that. I was afraid it wouldn't sell. Look at this beautiful summery table. See, this is what I'm talking about, just randomly mixing pieces from each set to make a pretty table. I just think that's such a great idea. And then finally on this last row, they did have some nicer, fancier china. This is Franciscan, so highly collectible. Not as valuable as it used to be. And those random pieces like that are, they kind of take a long time to sell on eBay, so I did pass on those. And these are all grouped by color, so I stopped the blue section. I love some blue. And look what I found. Those are adorable. I'll talk about them in the haul because I did pick those up. They're Red Wing. And, you know, I couldn't pass them up for $3. I had to take those with me. And then I wanted to be sure and show you the rest of the blue. I did pick up this little kitty cat plate. Super cute. I thought you guys would enjoy that. $1.99. It's a great deal. Another pretty plate, but I did pass on that one. And then I kind of wish now I'd gone back and got this creamer. I don't know really why I set it down. That's super cute. Okay, so we're moving on. There is a whole back room in this big building of games, books, and that kind of thing. I'm always on the lookout for a cute game to play on Flippin' and Sippin'. These were adorable. At one time they were $1. but I think they had $10 on those. So I just thought that was a little pricey. There's a cute Friends game. You may see that at the end in our haul. Here's the checkout area. They have it painted nicely bright and green. Pear Tree Mall was a very nice checkout area. I did speak with the owner. She was there that day and was kind enough to let me take video. And so we will go back again and shop some more with her, maybe talk with her, and definitely take more video. These are the cases. She allowed me to help myself in the cases, which was so nice. I was kind of running out of time. There's plenty of jewelry there to explore and several different things. The little deer caught my eye, but they did have condition issues, so I left those behind today, but I'm sure that there are treasures to be found in those cases, and I will be going back to check that out. All right, folks, now here's the haul. All right, so I have unpacked the haul from my little Mayfield thrift shop that I went to, and it wasn't a huge haul, but I'm pretty excited about it. I love the vase. So let's just look at some of the quirky things I got. And I plan to go back because this is one of those places where you could sneak up on something really special. I got this, she had a single melamine plate. So I picked that up for myself, $1.25. It is actually melamine, and I love that. Isn't that cute? And I like to eat off of these kind of dishes, and that just makes me happy. So yeah, I love that plate. We'll talk about the game here in a second. We sell vintage online with you guys, but we also have an eBay store, so I picked these crazy big mouth bass magnets up. I think they might do really well on eBay. Let me get one open here so you're not looking at plastic. Yeah, so look at him. Isn't he? He's kind of cool looking. So for the fishermen in your life, I bet an avid fisherman would love to have that, like out in their man cave, like out in the garage or something like that. So I think that's cool. Or a fishing lodge. So I bet those will sell very nicely on eBay. There's, I think, like 4 or 5 in there, just a couple of bucks. So I just had to break away right here and show you that 2 have already sold. One for $15 and then this one for $16. And we've got 2 left. Cats are always so popular. So I got this one. This little plate. It's a little decorative hanging plate. I don't know what that says. If you know what that says, you can put that in the comments. It was just $1.99, and when I get that sticker off, I guess it will say, I'll come back and show you without the sticker what the marking is on the plate. All right, so there we go. It is Mother's Day, so I guess that's what it says on the front. It's a little numbered plate, made in Denmark, Copenhagen porcelain. Very nice. Very nice. And then I love this. You can tell, I could tell just right off the bat without even looking. This is Red Wing pottery. It's just easy to spot once you know, and it's got that speckled pattern, and obviously the 2 fat blue birds are what drew me to this. You guys, I think I need to collect this pattern. Right? Isn't that perfect? So that says Red Wing with the wing on it there. And isn't that adorable? Love those. And then we rounded out the little haul with this restaurant wear. I'm drawn to restaurant wear. I've got some though that I need to list on eBay that I bought that was all a big set. I need to split it up into pieces because it's heavy when it comes to shipping, so I've been putting it off. But these 3 little pieces were just $4.99. I love the shape of the creamer. I think that's super usable. That would be just so cute to just set by your coffee and use on an everyday basis. And a little bowl. And then also I love this little platter. People call them bacon platters because you put your breakfast, meats like bacon or sausage on here to serve out for breakfast. And my grandmother always did that. So, yeah. So I like that. I just went ahead and picked up that little set. And those should probably sell. Buffalo China there. Those should probably sell on eBay. So I'm happy with those. Oh yeah, and I told you we would talk a little bit about this Friends game. So I picked up the Friends game. If you guys have ever watched Flippin' and Sippin' with us on Friday nights, we have a live show. We chat at the beginning. We have vintage sale after that, and then at the end we play a game, and a lot of times it's trivia related. We started out playing Friends trivia a lot, and when we started out, Mary Beth had never even seen Friends all the way through, and she has since done that, like binge watched it all the way through. So I've always been a Friends fan since it first came on, so we are drawn to the Friends things, and I think this one is particularly cute because it's called Card Scramble, and you collect cards from the show, which, they have pictures, and then the popular phrases, like, everybody remembers this one, pivot, pivot. And you can collect the cards, and there's like 90 something cards. So I thought it would be fun at our live sales to like roll the dice. If you get a purchase, just roll the dice and see which one of the cards that you come up with that you get to keep that goes into your package. So I think that would be a fun idea. All right, now the vase with my little black light, I think it glows around the edges, and this was only $4.99. I almost looked past it, and even you can see in the video I didn't even film it on the shelf, and then I went back and looked, and I was like, oh my gosh, I better pick that up. And I did show it in the video after I picked it up. Long story short here, the glow doesn't show. I think it does glow a little bit, but we will have to get a 365 light out on Friday night on Flippin' and Sippin' and let you guys see for yourselves. So join us tonight for that. And I think that's going to do it. You guys, thank you so much for joining me for this video. If you don't mind, give it a like. And if you liked it a lot, then please subscribe and you can see more videos just like this one. All right, everybody, stay tuned to see what Fatbird finds next, and we will see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.